Sleepy Hollow Season 2, Episode 9, Mama. I really enjoyed this episode. It was a great one to get to really get a deep backstory finally for Abby and Jenny's mother. It was really cool. We got to officially meet Lori. I think really this was kind of the first episode where we actually got to see her. I'm sure they've shown her before in like season 1, but this is the first time we really got to see her in both human form and ghost form, and it was really good. I enjoyed it. It was very interesting to see Abby and Jenny's childhood, where it was like they were just young kids. They were just like, I just thought she was crazy. It kind of freaked us out. Like we were scared little kids because our mother freaked out about us just taking the bus, which is a normal thing when you're a little kid. And it was just really good. I thought it was really well done, and we get to see the struggle of them as young kids who didn't know any better, and then also their mother who had to deal with all these demons and not really knowing when the demons could possibly come after her, because they're demons. They have, who knows what ability. So it was just really well done. I enjoyed the flashbacks and how they just conveyed that message, and how she was always there trying to help them, even when it seemed like she was, almost killing them, like with the memory Jenny had, when she didn't realize that it was kind of like a demon thing, and the demon sort of controlled her for a little bit of time. So I really enjoyed that. The sort of mystery that they had where the people were killing themselves, I thought was very interesting too. It was pretty cool that we got to see Irving in this episode. He wasn't in it as much as I was hoping, like, because they're at the ward, so I thought he's going to be in it a lot. But really, he was just kind of in the beginning. He helped a little bit, then he was like kind of almost the victim towards the end, and he officially escapes at the actual very end of the episode. So I enjoyed that. It was like he's out. I don't know if that's really good or bad, because with Henry kind of having his soul, really, you never really know what's gonna happen. Like he's escaped, but Henry could still go after his family. Henry could do all sorts of crazy stuff. Who knows? If you own someone's soul, they could probably track you down. Like that could lead to something bad where they track him to everyone else and they find their hideout or something. Who knows? But it was cool to see him escape, because really I'm glad that he's gonna be a bigger part of later episodes, even though next week is the fall finale. So we're gonna have to wait until next year to really see him as a part of the group again for this season. But it was really cool. Like he escapes at the end, so I'm excited to see how that plays out and what he really decides to do, if he's gonna go back to his family, or which I highly doubt he'll do, but he's gonna do something to try to get his soul back. And now that he's out, it'll be a much bigger focus, because he'll have a lot more resources, considering he's not just locked up all the time. We got to see like a crazy ghost, and she comes back to kind of kill people off. I liked her as like the villain of the episode. Like she was a weird character. Like when Abby first like disappeared to the old ward, which I thought was a really great scene. Like she saw her mom and like freaked out and just like disappeared in a puff of smoke. I thought that was a cool scene. But when the woman came out, I'm like, the way she was dressed, I was like, is she straight out of the 50s or something? That doesn't make any sense. She looks weird, like with the pearl necklace and stuff like that. And then, of course, we find out she's a ghost who died in the 50s. It's like, well, now it makes perfect sense. She was a ghost. But I enjoyed her. I loved the special effects they did when they actually banished her away and she, like, ripped into pieces like paper or something. That looked really cool. We got a really cool kind of plot device, really. In this journal, it's like some weapon is in this journal that's going to help them defeat Moloch at some point. I'm sure it won't end up being this season, but they have weapons, they have spells now, and I can't wait to see them utilize that and also get more backstory on kind of their lineage, and like not only their mother, and I don't know if she really put anything in there herself, but if not her mother, then their ancestors and stuff like that. I can't wait to see them really utilize this journal, both Abby and Jenny, because I feel like they'll kind of utilize it in different ways. And Jenny will probably be more of the magic aspect of it, and Abby will probably just do it for kind of more research wise. But I think that's going to be a really good device for them in future episodes and possibly future seasons, depending on how far this really goes. But I thought that was really cool. We got to see, of course, like I said, all the emotional stuff with Abby and Jenny and their mother, and they found like her old room when she was in solitary, and they break down the wall and stuff, and it's just a giant mural to both of them, and has the music, You're My Sunshine and stuff. I thought that was really cool. I actually liked that scene because it was just a weird thing for me personally, because it's like I was thinking like I would really love to do that scene, because they were like breaking through the wall and just peeling pieces off of it and like chipping through it and just like hitting the wall and breaking it off. I thought that looked really cool, and I always have this weird thing like just being able to kind of tear something down and reveal what's underneath, that type of thing. I was like, that seems like it was just a cool scene to actually do. But I thought it was really well done. It probably took forever for someone to draw that giant mural too. So hopefully, if we go online, we can find some good, high quality photos of it. Because of course, during the episode, they didn't just have a giant picture where you could see the whole thing. It was kind of like bits and pieces, and like you could see the pictures when they were zoomed back in the room, but everyone was in there. So hopefully we'll have some pictures online of that whole thing, and it'll look nice and neat, and we can kind of save it, just like with the succubus makeup. I mentioned how we didn't really get to see a giant focus on the makeup, but it was amazing full body makeup, and you can find pictures of that online where you can really see it in great lighting compared to in the episode where it's just in the action. So I thought that was really good, and overall I thought it was a great episode. I'm really excited for the fall finale. I can't wait to see how that plays out, especially with the ending. And Katrina, she got suckered into holding that baby, and I didn't expect that to happen where he grew up so fast like that. But he grew up in a little blonde British kid like the Omen or something, even though the Omen wasn't blonde or British. But it's like the little Omen, and it was kind of messed up. Like, she's almost a little bit trapped, and it seemed like in the preview, in the ending of the episode, he was a young kid, probably like 11 or something like that. I'm terrible with ages and how people look and hiding all that crap. But in the preview, he looked like he was a teenager, like he was getting up there. So I don't know what's gonna happen in this fall finale. I don't know, once again, how powerful he's gonna be and how long it's gonna take for him to get to like full Moloch strength. But I'm really excited for next week. It's the fall finale. We're gonna get to see the Horsemen come back. They have to find like this crazy sword. It seems like they're going on the search for Excalibur or something. So I'm really excited for that. But this was a great episode. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it. Your favorite parts, your least favorite parts. And with the big focus of this episode being Abby and Jenny's mother, what did you guys think of her character? Did you like how they portrayed her character in the past? How she had to struggle and try to juggle just the craziness of demons and really not knowing much about them and protecting Abby and Jenny? Did you guys like that, or did you guys think it could have been done in a better way? Comment below, let me know, and thanks for watching.